teach me how to create the level of financial success I want for me and my family. So we are about to have that exact same conversation. But as we go through this, y'all guys do me a favor. One, please don't judge me. Okay, don't judge the way I dress, even the country way I talk. I'm from Georgia. See, we got a Southern twang down here in Georgia, But more important to judge the information. And ask yourself 3 questions. 1, does this make sense? Does this conversation make sense in the type of economy that we live in right now? 2, do we have a viable solution that anybody can use? And 3, can you do it? See, if you answer yes to all 3 of those, I don't know, we're going to make a whole lot of money together. We're going to help a whole lot of people have a whole lot of fun in the process. Yep. All right? And just so we have some information we can take back with us, right? We got a sheet that Mr. Potter has dropped in the chat that you can follow along. If you can print it out, great. If not, you can simply take notes. Because this sheet is going to break down not only the problems that we're facing when it comes to finances, we're going to give you the solutions and some experts to implement, right? So we're not just going to give you information and send you on your way. We're going to give you the information, give you a system to implement it, and experts to help you through it, all right? So hold on tight, because one thing that we can all relate to, and we'll make sure everybody got pen and paper here, so y'all can follow along, make sure you got a pen, bam. All right, we got to understand that we're all really facing the exact same problems when it comes to finances. When it comes to our money, we're all facing the same problems. Problem number 1 is taxes. Yeah, see, taxes is the largest expense. We all have to pay our taxes. And the great thing is that think about all the taxes that we pay. We pay federal tax, state tax, local tax, city tax, county tax, property tax, sales tax, Avalon tax, estate tax, luxury tax. We get taxed all kind of ways, right? But what we're going to show you guys today is not tax evasion. What we're going to show you is tax efficiency. Good. So in box number 1, right here at the top, just write the word taxes in there, okay? The problem number 2 we all can relate to is a word called debt. And I'm sure all of us got a little debt. Well, hold on, let me not assume. Who in the room got a little debt in your life you love to get rid of? Raise your hand, right? Mm-hmm. How about it? Who got some debt you ever got into? Yep. We all got them challenges, right? We're not going to just show you a way of minimizing your debt. We're going to give you a system to help you 100% eliminate your debt. So put your position when you don't owe nobody nothing. Challenge number 3 is big business. Big business. Right? Because corporate America spends millions of dollars every day in marketing and advertising, trying to figure out how to get more of your money out your pocket. Right? So what we're going to do is show you how to not spend that additional money every month, but put you in a position where your money is making money every single day.
Great.
Right? And the last challenge we can all agree to and understand, it is inflation. So that last box at the top, write in the word inflation. And all inflation is the cost of living increasing just a little bit every single day. Every day it costs a little more just to live in our country. I'll give you a good example of inflation. Let's take grocery shopping for example. Okay. Right? You go to the grocery store 2 years ago with $100 and you walk into a college budget. If you take $100 to the grocery store right now, you're going to leave with a few bags in your hand. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Right? Price of eggs, milk, bread, all going up. Daycare up, light bill up, gas prices up. Why is our income the same?
It's crazy.
See, that's inflation. So what you have to do is put your money and your income in a position that grows faster than the rate of inflation. And we're going to show you how to do that. Right? Because we don't talk about those things being negative. We talk about the problem so we can address it.
Okay.
Right? Most people want to close their eyes like nothing wrong, nothing wrong, nothing wrong. They look up 10 years from now, it's a whole lot wrong. We're going to help you fix that right now. All right? So solution, really simple. Our solution is really simple. And I use the word simple intentionally because that's an acronym we use for how we're going to do it. Right? The S in simple stands for shift. So in that first box, write the word shift. Because we got to shift your money back to you. Then we're going to increase your money. The next box is multiply your money. And the last one, and probably most important, is to protect your money. And the way we're going to do that is right under those 4 boxes is we have to leverage everything. Mm-hmm. That box around there, the word is everything. We have to leverage everything. So for those of you guys who know people that you might feel are more successful or even feel that are wealthy, it's not the fact that they're smarter than you. It's not the fact that they work harder than you. It's the fact they've implemented leverage faster than you have. But today, we're going to show you and put you in a place where you can do it for yourself. Is that exciting, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, how are we going to do that? The first thing we have to realize is in our country, we have to maximize and leverage everything where we currently are. So in order to do that, you have to start your home-based business. All right, it's business. Now, a lot of people say, Mr. Hart, we just told you that our money funny. We told you that money tight. I don't have money to start a business. I don't have extra funds to get incorporated, do all those things that you need to start a business. Let me let you guys know. You can start a business for $100. $100 start your business. The price for a bad pair of shoes can start your business, right? So right in that next box, put $100 one time to start your business with MWR. MWR is the company that we work with. It stands for Make Wealth Real because it's Make Wealth Real for everyone. So $100 starts your business. Now, let me tell you why in this economy we're in, why that's so important. Because when you have a home-based business, you have the ability of leveraging things you're doing right now. Money you're making right now from your job can be leveraged through a home-based business. So first thing we do when it comes to the shift, right? The arrow will shift at least $300 to $600 back in your pocket instantly, just by having a home-based business. Because if you understand how our economy works, right here where it says job, a W-2 employee, if you are a W-2 employee, you're taxed at the very highest tax bracket.
Right.
Anywhere from 28% to 33%, you are taxed. So in that box where it says job W-2, 28 to 33%. So think about this. If you know a person that earns $100,000 a year, that means they're paying $33,000 in taxes.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
And you got to think about this. It's very difficult to become financially successful if you give away 30 cents of every dollar you make. I mean, God don't ask for 10. Come on. Right? But if you do just have a job and only have a job, you're in a very simple system. I work, I'm taxed, and then I get to spend last.
That's crazy.
That's why when you get your paycheck, taxes are already taken out. So the government got their money before you did, and you did the work.
That's crazy.
Right? Now, there's another system you can opt into, business ownership, right? Because if you have a home-based business, you're taxed differently.
Okay.
Anywhere from 18% to 23%. So in that blank box, that's just 23%. Because if you have a business, you work, the business works, the business spends, and the business pays taxes last.
Good plan.
That's the plan you want to be on, right? But the best plan is capital gains, that box at the very end. Because capital gains is taxed at 15% or less. Now, because in that system, your money works, your money is reinvested, and it makes you more money. Let me let you know, when I learned this, that one part, when I really got the concept, this is why I got upset. When I really understood this part is why I got upset. Because if you think about it, we're employees. Let's say we got to wake up at dark 30 in the morning, go to bed at dark 30 at night, and we earn $100,000 a year. The government takes $33,000 off the rip, and we out working. But you got a rich dude sitting at the crib, wake up at the crack of noon, and he just invests his money. And his money earned $100,000. He only has to pay $15,000. I was like, wait a minute, that's $18,000 less than me, and I got to get up and go to work every day. I said, oh, that ain't fair. I said, something's wrong. We got to fix that. He ain't even doing nothing. And he gets to pay less in tax. That ain't fair. And my mentor quickly adjusted my mentality about that. He said, Chuck, it is fair because that's how you choose to make money. Anybody can invest. You just don't know how. Change the game that day. Are we about to learn today? Right?
Yep.
And it's the thing. Most people feel conflicted because when it comes to a system like that, they either feel like I have to be an employee or I can be an entrepreneur. You don't have to choose. In our great country, you can do both. In our great country, you get the benefits of doing both. And what you're saying is, well, okay, if I start me a business, $100, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to maximize that. I don't know how to do any of that. That's okay. We're going to help you with that. Because with your MWR business, your home-based business includes our MWR membership. Now, the membership is only $149 a month. I need y'all to write that in. Write down $149 a month. And the reason I want you to write it down is because you are a home-based business. That $149 a month is now 100% tax deductible. So you get to write off what you spend for your business. Your membership is going to be needed because once you establish your membership, you don't have unlimited access to certified financial planners. You got unlimited access to CPAs, to individuals certified with the IRS to help you with this part of your business without having employees to do it. You got experts to do it for you, right? And not only are we going to show you how to write off your membership, you also need to write off your lifestyle. Remember, we have to leverage everything. And we're saying write off your lifestyle because it's a home-based business. A portion of your home is now tax deductible. That means a portion of your rent or mortgage, portion of your light bill, water bill, gas bill, miles you drive in your car, even money you pay your kids can be tax deductible. The only thing the government requires is that you do it the right way.
Right.
That's why you have the experts. We walk you through that process. But you also have to track it. And with your membership, you're going to get an app that you download to your cell phone. It's going to track all your expenses for you. So to keep this concept really, really simple, as a consumer, you have bills. But as a business owner, you have expenses.
Right.
Expenses are tax deductible, bills are not. So you leverage what you're paying right now anyway. Let me ask a question. Who in the room paying a light bill? Who in the room paying a water bill? Who in the room paying a cell phone? Who in the room paying internet? You're going to pay these bills anyway. You might as well leverage the ability to write it off. Okay? Now, how does the membership thing work? How do we get money back immediately? Well, the first thing we want to do with the membership is help reduce your taxes. Remember, taxes was the biggest expense we all have to pay. So if you have a job, that means you have a W-4 that you filled out at that job. 85% of the country has that form filled out incorrectly.
Right.
So our experts work with you to help you get your form filled out correctly, which brings in immediately an extra $300 to $600 per month coming back into your household. $600 a month. Let me ask you guys a quick question. Who can use the extra $600 a month coming in your house right now?
Definitely.
Right? That will help. Again, it's something you're already doing. Let the experts shift that money back to you. The second thing we want to do is help eliminate debt. But we're not just talking about credit card debt, we're talking about all your debt. So that's credit cards, car notes, mortgages, student loans, medical bills, anything that can get paid off. You load into this part of your membership. And they're going to systematically show you how to pay it off and pay it off in a reduced time frame. And it's not just taking a 25-year mortgage down to 20 years. You can take a 30-year mortgage down to 12 years or 8 years based on your situation. Guys, imagine this.
That's real good.
Imagine if you make the exact same amount of money that you make right now, but you don't owe anybody anything. Yeah. How much is his life right then? Right? Now, of course, we're still going to help shift money back to you. We're helping lower your bills. And the bills in this particular section are the bills you cannot pay off. For example, your cell phone bill, your internet bill, your trash bill. Right? Load these bills into this part of the membership, and you have professional negotiators that negotiate on your behalf. And then, of course, last, we got our credit restoration. Right? And notice I said credit restoration, not credit repair. Credit repair is like putting a Band-Aid over a broken bone. We do credit restoration where we rebuild and enhance your credit. So not only it goes up, but it stays up. And our experts work with you from wherever you are. So if you feel like you got bad credit, it can be good. Good credit can be great. And even great credit can be pristine. And there is a difference. Because I thought I had great credit. My credit's around 750, 760 all the time. But since it came with this membership, all I did was upload my 3 credit reports and I walked away. Then after about 2.5 months, I got my first notification. My credit went up to 805. Then up again to 811, then it went to 817. Then they got me all up to 823. See that right now? That's 823. All right, check that. Bam. Right? It says on it, bam. 823.
Yep.
Let me let you know. They'll treat you way different when your credit score is 820. I promise you they do. I quickly go from Chuck to Mr. Harton right after they check that credit. Quickly, right? And all of that comes within the membership. So understand, we just shifted all that money back to you that you are already spending anyway. Who'd rather pay less than a bill than pay more than a bill? We all choose less, right?
Every time.
Let the experts help you do that, right? Now, also with the membership, Doc, I want to skip down to 6 because in the membership does come with multiplying your money.
Okay.
We shifted your money back to you, but in order to really create wealth, you got to multiply your money. Because we all heard this growing up. You shouldn't work for money, but you should have money working for you. But nobody ever taught us how to do it. They said it, they teach us how to do it. So within the membership, you have certified financial advisors that help you with specific investments exclusive to MWR. Give you an example. One is called a diversified cash flow account. This is an account where you invest money into every single month. You have the ability to borrow against the money that you already invested. It's yours. You negotiate your own terms for paying it back, and the money's still growing like it never left the account. It's called arbitrage. Banks do it every day. You can be your own bank, right? We also have a PRA account, which allows you to invest into the stock market where you get the upside of the stock market, never the down. So when the stock market goes up, so does your PRA. When the stock market drops, it just levels off. It doesn't go down. When it starts to go, it goes up again. When it drops, it levels off. So you're in a position where you never lose, right? Third thing we can invest in is silver and gold. We all know how that works, but we really show and educate you on how to make it work for you, how to purchase silver the right way, how to be sure it's growing and making sure you maximize the position you have with those commodities, and even investing in land, right? Through land banking. You guys ever heard of land banking?
Yes.
Right? If you haven't, it's simply purchasing land in the path of growth. So I'm sure we all experience driving down the highway, you come across a wooded area. Then you come back, say 10 years later, there's an entire subdivision built in that area, or a strip mall in that area. Has that ever happened in y'all community before?
Yep.
Happens all the time.
Land banking.
My question was, why didn't anybody me participate in this investment? It's in my community, right? We have a company got a track record of identifying land like that, and we get to invest with them. So think about this. Even if you never ever want to get involved in real estate, who loves the fact you at least get invited to the table?
Yeah.
Right? Don't say no for me. All of that in the exact same 149 membership. So understand the membership is powered and to empower you. You have experts to help you in ways. You don't have to become a CPA. You don't have to become a certified investor. All you have a team of people to do that for you while you continue to live life, right? But then, of course, we also have to increase the income. That means there's an opportunity to make more money. Because who in the room think they know a few people that can benefit from one of the things we just talked about? Whether it's land banking, investing, credit, debt relief, who knows that can benefit from that?
Definitely.
Is it okay if MWR pays you to share it with them?
Absolutely.
Right? Because that's what we do. All we do is expose people to this information. That is our business model. And notice I said expose, not explain. Because you can expose people several ways. The video you guys just saw online that we just played here, the video is exposing people to the information, right? We do conference calls. Even this event that Sandra is holding right now is part of our success system. Because when it comes to exposing people to the information, you don't even have to be the one giving the information, right? So you just put people in front of it and let them make their own decisions. And as you do that, you can build a great additional stream of income. And additional is the key word.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to quit your job to do this business. Right? You don't quit your job to start a business. You use your job to fund the business.
That part right there.
Right? And that way we get paid about 8 different ways in our company.
Okay.
So just understand, what I love the most is our daily guarantee. That means it's something that comes in daily and it is a guarantee. Right? So when you come check this out, in our executive position, our executive director positions, you work a minimum anywhere between $5 a day up to $150 per day, minimum. Right? When it comes to our regional positions, you make a minimum of $200 per day, all the way up to $1,000 per day of additional income. In our presidential position, that's 45,000 up to 450,000 per month coming in, just based on you helping people, exposing them to this information. And you can build your team as large as you like, right? So the daily guarantee, I'm not sure how extra $600 a month to help people in this room. I'm not sure how it helps you $1,000 a day to help people in this room, but you can build it as large as you like. And they're gonna send you a text every day to let you know what your daily guarantee is, right? Let me share this real quick, man. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling here. You can see, folks. Right? You see what I said right now? $200 a day. MWR. $200 a day coming in every day. Every day. Now, I share that not to impress you, but really to impress upon you that anybody can do what we do. See, because mine did not start at $200 a day.
Right.
My first text was $5 a day. Woo! I kept talking to people about that $5. I was jacked out my mind and went to 20. I was jacked out my mind about that 20 and went to 50. Because that's $50 a day, whether you get up out the bed or not. That's passive residual income, right? So all you have to do is decide on how large you want to build your business. On if you want some of the money or if you want all of the money. Because as you build your business, as you create your assets, the last thing you have to do is to protect them, right? And our simple acronym, PROTECT, is part of it.
Right.
So not only do the company help build you a trust fund, they make sure it's in the correct jurisdiction and built as a complex trust to maximize all the different tax breaks and benefits that you get with having a trust fund. And that still comes in the exact same 149 membership you got access to. So all you got to do right now is just decide, do you want some of the money or do you want all of the money? Right? If you want some of the money, that means you just want to use the membership. And let me let you know, that's 100% great. Because get your money back that you already got, that you're already working for right now. It's only $149 a month. It includes you and your spouse. There's no contracts and no long-term obligation. You use the membership as long as it's serving you. But if you want all of the money and not just take advantage of the membership, but you also want to take advantage of the compensation plan, I'm saying, welcome to the family, welcome to the team. All right. Get back with the person that invites you to the conversation and just let them know I either want some of the money, I want all of the money. Either way, I look forward to hearing your success in 2025. Because let me let you know, in order to get something different, you have to do something different.
Sure.
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. Yeah, we will no longer operate that way. So get that with the person to put you on the line, let them know some of the money and all of the money. They're going to get you connected with our team because we are a movement of people all doing something different from all different walks of life, but all striving for the same goal, financial success. All right. So we're going to see, my name is Chuck Hart. We're going to see you guys on the beach somewhere to see you at the bank, whichever one come first. Talk to y'all soon. Peace out online. Love you guys. Come back and see us. We're going to make some big things happen.
Indeed.
Couldn't stop. Nice.
Awesome.
Mhm.
What job is on?
I'm working on it.
Good.
I'm working on it. How quick was that?
First of 2 o'clock. And y'all started at 1:35.
Mm-hmm.
Great presentation.
Mm-hmm. That's without the video or with the video?
That's with the video.
Yeah, it was still
Okay.
recording.
So that was
So you can cut down.
25 minutes.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Right.
And hold on.
Question
We're
there.
still live. Hold on.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Should we open that up for some questions?
Second.
So the ginger is